promises given from our end, and everything is end-to-end transparent. Okay. So yes, let's begin. So as I mentioned, my name is Meer and I am the head of sales for Euron Systems. And we will be currently trying to understand what exactly are you looking at is a LMS, right? How your online academy can get launched and how we can also help you scale. Because what generally we see, everybody comes up eventually and tells, "Okay, sales to hota hai ek do," and eventually it's not a consistent sales happening, or it's not a proper parameter which keeps happening. So that is where the whole concern comes into picture, that we have to make sure that things are going right direction and everything. So let's take one by one. If you could help me, Paris, India, uh, Prayas, India, what are the challenges actually you face technically, right, in scaling your online academy? Then we can go with Ramiz and Ghosh search.
Hi, Mohammed. So actually, as such challenges are not there. I have already 10,000 plus students. Okay. So, but I always look for like, what better is coming. Okay. So that is what like I have joined the session.
Great. So currently, which system are you using? Like, how are you able to cater people?
So it is our own inbuilt system. Okay. So we have integrated everything like WhatsApp API, calling agents, so automation. So all type of automations already there. Okay. Like now still we are moving with like different AIs like how to like create question papers for our students. So we all things are integrating okay with time. So just wanted to understand like what like platform you guys have developed and how it can be beneficial to us.
Got it. Great. Understood. Thank you. Yeah, Mr. Ramesh, if you could help us on what are you doing currently, how many students do you have, and how are you, maintaining all the other stuff? Are you using any online portal or is it offline? How is it? If you could give us insights about what you do. You can hear me? You need to just unmute and tell about your business a bit so that we could understand in which direction we can help you. I mean, it's not going to be a typical boring webinar where I'll speak for rest of my life. So yeah. Okay, I don't have any issues. I run my classes offline and I have 18 students as of now. Okay, great. And yeah, Mr. Ghosh, if you could help me a bit on what exactly are your requirements and what are the other challenges which you're facing? Because I believe you have been working on the system for past 3 years. Got it. So currently, to take even consultations, you do not have a tech platform. And apart from that, you're a little bit confused on the sales part of it and how things can be taken ahead. Understood. So I'll just share my screen and give the understanding of what the portal is first capable of for to help, and then we can see if this is going to be a good fit for you or not. I believe my screen is visible. I have zero sales and marketing knowledge. Okay, no worries. We'll help you out. So this is basically the Euron Systems LMS portal. So this is where you can conduct your classes, you can conduct your live sessions, you can upload your recorded content. Plus, it is completely secured. We follow all the DRM stuff, and all the compliances are taken care, like GDPR, ISO, SOC, all of those things are taken care of. So this is basically the admin portal and the dashboard. But before we get into this, let me just show you the student interface, right? This is the front end, the website which your students will be able to see, from which they will be going ahead and purchasing the product. So here you have a cover photo. These are different templates which you can customize based on your requirement. We have multiple templates coming into picture. Then there is what you exactly do. And then further, as you go down, these are your self-paced courses. Basically, self-paced courses means your recorded content, that which is your recorded content, which are there, and how you will be taking ahead, these recorded content and everything. Okay. And then you have your overall progress of how your skills are looking, how they can go ahead, how they can have a benchmark. Then these are certain testimonials which you can have on the platform, okay, which says what your students have done and how they have been able to transform you themselves. And then this is start learning, career growth, trusted by learners, education. Then there is a footer. You can give your contact details as well. Plus, you can connect all your social media platforms over here, right? So this is how it would look like. Let's say if I have to click on this part of it, if I click, this is the student interface where there would be a video. The video would currently show blank, considering it's a screen sharing. That's the whole point of a DRM: screen sharing, HDMI plugins, any kind of screenshot, screen recording, all of these. Okay. Plus, on the left hand side, the student has the complete access on what are the things available on your portal. There is your home page, your affiliate dashboard, if anybody is selling on behalf of you, your mock interviews, you can conduct batches, blogs, books, bundles, AI chat. We have integrated chat GPT on the portal itself, okay, with the latest version, so that they can directly ask some doubts and then just get back to the portal. Uh, and then if you're taking any hybrid courses, and then also if you have any live sessions, your roadmap on how they can begin with and how they can take it ahead, right? If I am at day zero, let's say in case of Mr. Ramesh, if I want to learn guitar, what are the different courses I'll have to complete, or what are the different things I need to learn? And at each level, where do I reach? This becomes entry level, then there is a mid level, then there's a pro level. It's just an example which I've kept, and you can do it. Then these are your self-paced courses, which I was mentioning. Then you have your resume and the students giving your testimonials. Then there is a short courses. What is basically a short course is like if you want to do a free promotional video, right? Or what values you bring, what you technically do, you can just shoot some videos and you can put it under free. So this is basically your lead magnet, which people talk about lead magnet, from where people will look into your content and the value you provide. Based on that, they will give their details and they would register on the portal. Plus, the what we are doing right now as a webinar, you will be also able to conduct webinars, because especially in the Indian market, right, webinars hold value. You bring people together, tell them the understanding that what you are doing, how you are doing, and what is the value you bring to them. And post that, you can go ahead and request them. If everything goes good, they can purchase your programs or your content. So this is basically the front end. Then they can ask anything related to your portal on the AI, Ask AI. It will help them resolve the doubts. And then you have your career map. Basically, if I am at here, where do I need to go? If it is related to upskilling, if it is related to job trainings and etc., you can utilize this as well. Plus, there you can see there will be your profile, my learning, which are the courses I've taken as a student. I can see all of those as well. So this is the front end view till yet. So if you guys have any doubt specifically on this, you can let me know. If you want to understand the student interface, or if let's say you want to have something different, you can let me know your point of views.
Is there any community like students can interact with each other or with mentors?
Currently, we have it inbuilt under each program itself, right? So under your each product, there would be a inbuilt community. Example, if I click over here, you can just see there is a session called as Q&A. So in this Q&A session, I can directly ask questions. Peers also can reply. Educators also can reply. Plus, we have another thing, let's say, which is called as priority DM, where if I don't want to ask in a public forum like this of the each product, then I can just directly come to the educator's profile and message them. Okay, here you see there are priority DMs via which they can directly go ahead and request or connect with you. So both the options are there. One is the community. Under each program, there is a community built by default where they will be able to interact and discuss. Plus, there is a individual reaching out process as well. Anything else you would like to understand?
There is no individual community outside the program, like, because in our case what happens, like there are several courses products associated in a single course. Okay,
Mhm.
so getting inside to that subject and giving query is a bit difficult. So if it is outside, on the basis of
Uh,
course.
Currently, that is under progress. We are working on committees, which would be, like how you can see there is affiliate dashboard mock interview. There would be a small column termed as community. Now, this community could be either paid or it could be a free community, where all the students can join or very specific students can join. But apart from that, we also have a user subscription based model where people can pay you at a monthly level, and they can be a part of the program or they could be a part of the community. That feature is under progress. The backend is ready. We have not yet, it's not under the production. We'll be doing that, and by Friday or Saturday we should be having that live, because recently people started, our clients requested on the community, because most of the people were quite happy with the communities being inbuilt in the courses itself, so that then and there they know who is asked the problem, what is the problem, and they can resolve. But yes, the outside community, that should be launched very soon. It is under the roadmap.
So this application has been built on which platform?
Yeah, so the servers which we are using are AWS, and we have used the stack over here, you can tell, with the help of HTML, Java, and everything. Okay, plus React JS has also been used. Plus, there is data transcription with video cipher, which basically helps you in your DRM content protection. So AWS plus the tech stack plus the DRM.
So while onboarding with any of the clients, so do you have the data privacy policy, NDA signed with that you are not going to share the data of our
Uh,
students?
Automatically, we have it on our website, which is it says about us, or the documents which we have, the document file, which directly tells that we are aligned with not sharing your data. Plus, as I mentioned, we have compliances which we have to do, which is for SaaS based companies, there are different compliances. For European market it is GDPR, for the Indian market it is ISO, for the US market it is the SOC. Basically, those compliances mean that these guys are following the rules. Now, what are the rules? I
No,
cannot
that's
share the
okay. That's okay.
data.
But other than that, do you sign any agreement?
If needed, we can do that, but automatically it is there in the system. So we technically do not sign separately. But in use cases specifically, if you require us to help you sign the NDA and MOUs, we are open for it.
Okay.
क्योंकि उसके बिना we cannot get the certifications, right? So automatically that is inbuilt in the system, or it's inbuilt in the company's policy, that we cannot share any data of the clients. Plus, we cannot share any student data, no mismatching of the data, no cross selling, nothing will be done. So that is what the certifications define. But yes, as I said, it is the core policies of the company. Plus, if needed, we can have it signed as well. Yeah. Ramesh or Mr. Ghosh, you have any doubts or anything? Ask in the chat box. Okay. Ramesh says there's no doubts. Thanks for sharing the platform itself. Could we also spend some time on the original topic, stop chasing leads, and the practical strategies behind it? So that is basically what it is. The platform itself will be helping you. So how does that help you? I'll just show it to you via sharing my screen. How are the practical implementations happening? Right now, let's say the very first thing. Okay, understand how can people find you. You said you have zero sales, right? For people to get, for you to get sales, you need to have an establishment. If you're doing it at offline level, what is the establishment? We have an office, we have a studio, we have house, right? To tell that Mir Muhammad Haider resides at this place. Same way for online, we have that via domain. Right now, there are hundreds of educators teaching in the platform. How do we have that separately? That is where the platform will help you with the SEO part. Now, when I click on the edit page, right, Now the AI system is built in such a manner that you don't have to do anything, right? Mr. Ghosh, you don't have to technically sit and do the SEO. The platform has inbuilt the SEO strategies where if you click on AI generation and you tell what your academy is all about, okay, and what you do and etc., automatically the keywords and everything will be pictured and your website would be designed in such a way that it is SEO friendly. That means if anybody searches related to corporate training, corporate upskilling on Google or ChatGPT or any of the AI portal, they should know about your website, that you exist. That is the first primary step we do in terms of helping you in the marketing or in the visibility of automation. This is the actual meaning of automation. If you want to understand what SEO is and how to do it, it will take 6 months. You'll have to sit and write each keyword. Instead of you doing that, automatically the portal itself, the system itself is doing that. I believe I was able to answer it and you're clear with it on the automation part which I'm talking. Can you just tell me yes or no? Is it, are you clear? Great. Now, let us understand what is the second step. Now, anybody found you out, they came to your website, right? Now, once they come to your website, I want to make sure that that person has to give me his details. That means the website should be dynamic and giving the right information enough that I feel that my valuable phone number and my valuable email ID should be shared by you, right? For that, we have automations again, which help as soon as they come to the website, there would be pop-ups. There would be call to actions, that is called CTA, where they can give their details. Like you have contact sales, right? Call us, email us like this. Instead of clicking like this separately and coming out here and checking, the portal itself is capable enough where there could be auto pop-ups coming into picture, which will help you give the understanding that the student can go ahead and give his details. This is the second step which we help. Okay. And the third step is called as blog. Now, what is this blog landing? Blog landing is, this is a portal where you will be providing certain valuable information in terms of article, in terms of a blog. Example, what is sales? If I want to write about what is sales, I will come over here and I will write about what is sales. The platform again is capable enough to do the automatic SEO and other relevant details where again whenever people search for sales and not for online education, still your website should come and they should be able to see it. Okay, this is the step number 3 which we take care of and help you with. Now step number 4 is your inbound marketing. Now what do we mean by inbound marketing? Inbound marketing means if the person came to my portal and if he has given me some details of his, that is his email ID and phone number, how does my system automatically reach out? Now your office is from 10 to 6. If a person is registering at 11 p.m., how will you reach out to that person? Right? And let's say by morning his mood changes. We are humans. We see something on Instagram, we see something on YouTube, and we get excited, we look for it, and then it goes away the same speed. 30 seconds where we got excited, in the next 30 seconds we'll be like, okay, let's move on. Let me see the next stuff available. For that, if anybody has given their email ID via the pop-ups and forms which the platform will throw up easily and directly without you doing anything, then you can create your email campaigns and you can schedule. That basically means as soon as I sign up, I will get an email that is called as the first touch. In sales, we call first touch. And according to the research of Harvard and Stanford, if a client has come to your website, inquired something or given his detail, and if there is a first touch done within the first 5 minutes, the conversion ratio jumps up to 700%. मतलब मैं आके आपके वेबसाइट को देखा and ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ನಮ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ವಾಟ್ಸ್ಆಪ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಮೇಲ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಬಂದ I get tend to buy that product. That is where the fourth step will help you. The email. Automatically, if anybody comes and signs up, you just have to create these emails one time. Plus, as I said, for that also we have AI. You don't have to worry that what should I write, is my English correct, is my grammar correct, whom should I send. The system has everything pre-built. You just have to use AI, tell what you need to do and how you want to send. Plus you can just select your audience. Is it for everybody who signs up? Is it for only the people who have enrolled in the course? Is it for people who are only taking the ebook? Is it for only people who are the holders, that is bundle, that is selling 2 3 courses at one go, or very specific number? That means, should I reach out to just Mir Heather, or should I reach out to Euron 1, or should I reach out to the whole Euron systems itself? That is where you can create and you can send. Plus you can schedule the events when it has to go out. If I'm signing up immediately, if I'm signing up after 1 hour, after I enroll, 24 hours, whatever timelines you want to give, you can create this completely on your own and you can automate it. It is one time setup and boom, it will keep going on. And then the fifth major important is WhatsApp automation and integration. Why is WhatsApp important? In India, 98% of smartphone users have WhatsApp. Either it is family group, friends conversations, discussions, political discussions, education discussions, love life discussions, every single kind of a discussion in India specifically, 98% of people use WhatsApp. So if the system, once they come somewhere and they sign up, and automatically there is a message sent on WhatsApp with a tick mark or with a verified badge, the trust builds. Plus the first touch happens. So this is the step number 5, or the step number 5 for automation, which will help you reach out to your clients. What you have to do, you don't have to pay us anything. Just connect your WhatsApp, open your Meta business account, Facebook business account, recharge that, because WhatsApp charges per message, and that is Meta policy, WhatsApp policy. It's not Euron policy, it is not Vati policy, it is not any other portal's policy. Every single person, every single platform which want to use features of Meta, that is Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, they have to follow Meta's policy. They have to pay a certain amount to Meta or Facebook or Instagram directly. WhatsApp, you don't have to pay us. So whatever the charges are, you can recharge your account and you can integrate. You don't have to buy a third party tool. That basically means as soon as I sign up a WhatsApp message, if I am replying something, reply back to that automatically, giving them the options. I believe banking systems, you see, right? Hi, thank you for reaching out to us. What do you want to know? They'll give you a menu. All of that is basically a WhatsApp automation via their portal they have done in their banking system. Same way, we are doing it over here on our portal for the LMS for your students. If they have come to your website, they have given the details, they'll get it. If they come to the checkout page and do not make the payment, they'll get the reminder that go ahead and make the payment. Abundant cart recovery, it is called. Anybody who comes to the cart and doesn't make the payment, they would get a auto reminder. If you have seen Amazon, Flipkart, you added something in your cart but you didn't pay, immediately within 10 minutes you'll get a WhatsApp message, plus you'll get a email as well, that the cart is waiting for you, 50% extra discount, all of those things. This is the fifth system which will help you generate leads, or which will help you generate revenue on the platform. Okay, and the next system is basically the analytics, because whatever I'm doing, I need to measure it somewhere. What is happening? हुआ क्या है? मैं इतना सब कुछ कर रहा हूँ और हो क्या रहा है? That is where the system is capable enough to track every single activity and give you the analytics. कि आप enrollment आपके इतने हैं, active users आपके इतने हैं, किस जगह से वेबसाइट पे आ रहे हैं? आप बोल रहे हो मैं एड रन कर रहा हूँ, सेल नहीं हो रहा है, वो जो आपने एड रन किया उसको क्लिक करके कितने लोग आपके वेबसाइट पे आए, that also you can figure out. I have 49 page views, 2 unique visitors, 2 sessions, bounce rate 0, MAUs 2. DAU 1, 2 new visitors, returning ratio, what have I seen? Indian stock market, right? What am I doing? Where am I coming from? How many people have asked for certification? Which button have I clicked? That as well you will get to know, right? So this is where the insights help you and grow in terms of the company. Plus you can see over here which is low, which is high, which device, Chrome, Mac, ये तक पता चल जाता है, बैंगलोर से आया है. Example, if I'm getting too many people from Bangalore, that means I will keep a session speaking in Kannada. If there are too many people from the north, I'll try to have a session in Hindi. If there are people coming from Gujarat, I'll try to have a session in Gujarati, because local language basically means personal connection. Apnapan lagta hai when you do that. That is how you can track down every single thing on the portal. This is the sixth step which will help you increase your revenue. And the seventh step is not yet launched. It will be coming soon, which is called as AI agents. That means you just have to integrate your social media on our platform. Our AI system will create creatives, add and blogs and post and everything. You have to just come back on the website, look at, okay, is this correct? Is this correct? Approve, and it is gone automatically. Based on the insights, based on the click rates, based on what people are responding on the email, the AI will analyze and then it will run a creative and create post in such a way that it has to trigger the right ICP. ICP means ideal customer profile. That means who is the right person who will come to your platform and buy from you. These are the 6 steps which will help you automate and generate revenue. I hope, Mr. Ghosh, I've answered your question. And if anybody else have a question, please let me know.
Hey, hi, Mohammed. So, could you please help us to understand the webinar feature also?
Yeah, sure. I'll just share my screen. So basically, webinar feature is like, again, this is something like the same setup, but the only thing is you don't have to come to Google Meet or you don't have to use Zoom or anything. You can just come to the portal and you can just conduct a webinar. So what does webinar mean? I'll create a webinar, let's say introduction. I'll create it and I'll create the webinar. Here, automatically it will create the landing page. You don't have to worry. Again, it's AI generated. When is the webinar? What is the date and time? How much duration is it? What is this webinar about? Again, you can either generate by AI, or if you feel you want to change something, you can automatically change it from yourself. Who has to attend? Who is the speaker? And who are the other people? The general agendas. What are you going to speak on the webinar? FAQs, etc. Plus, get your spot. You can keep it free or paid webinar. People can go ahead and purchase it if you're keeping free or paid, right? And you just have to save it. And automatically, okay, I need to put the details, but here you can also generate photo via AI if you don't have a thumbnail, or if you already have a thumbnail, you can directly utilize that. And you can just go live from here. That is one. Second, if you want to go ahead and integrate Zoom or even Google Meet, that is also possible. You can take the webinar via that, or you can directly take the webinar via our portal itself. So in the webinar, you will give some value to your learners. That what are you going to teach? Why they have to join your program? What are the results you have given? Why UPSC? UPSC is famous in Delhi, Rajendra Nagar. There are so many UPSC trainings. Why specifically the Prayas India? Right? So what value you bring down, you can explain people on this webinar, and then you can tell them to take your coaching or take your programs. That will help them out. And as I said, everything can be done within the platform. You don't have to worry on having Zoom or Google Meet. If you already have that and you're comfortable using that, you can directly integrate on a platform. Else, we have our own platform built for live sessions and webinars. You can use that as well. And webinar will have a separate landing page. We can't have just one landing page, primary website, and put all the information. That looks cluster and messy. We need to keep it as simple, as informative, and as beautiful and premium as possible. Simple, clear cut message, and what I have to do next. That is the motive about what the landing pages we have and how we are doing it. Hope that has helped you, sir.
What is automation with respect to webinar? Suppose somebody like enters into the webinar with details. Okay.
So how you can do that is, let's say anybody coming to the webinar, the first automation comes on the reply. That means as soon as I register on the webinar, automatically I'll get an email. You have registered with the link, with the time and everything. Plus 24 hours before, 6 hours before, 10 minutes before. I guess you guys all have also got the same email plus WhatsApp, right? You guys have got that. Plus, once they come to the webinar and they've attended the webinar, let's say they didn't purchase in the webinar. Next, you have their details. Again, as I mentioned in the portal, we have two ways. One is your WhatsApp, one is your email. Via this, let's say you can technically target only the people, because you'll know from where they have come, that only the people who have come to the webinar and have not purchased, let me target only those people, specific members, and we'll send them messages. We'll send them in-app notifications. We'll send them WhatsApp. This is where the automation happens. You don't have to go back and be like, hey, tomorrow is a webinar, please join. Hey, in 1 hour we'll go live, please join. You don't have to do that. The system will automatically do it for you in terms of outreach, in terms of inbound, all of the things which are required for the webinar, sending the link, sending the reminders, adding them in the workflow, everything the system will be doing it. You just have to make sure tick, tick, approve, tick, tick, done, tick, tick, okay. That's your work. You have to just click. That is the basic work of what you have to do it in Euron systems. In terms of the LMS, primarily, we want our educators, creators, and our teachers to focus purely on creating the content and providing more and more value which they are doing. Technical issues, technical headache, marketing inbound reaching, reminder to students, webinar reminder, all of that you don't have to do. That the system can easily do it and is capable enough. You just have to focus how good I can give the webinar, what value can I provide, plus if they are coming to my coaching, what more value can they get. I hope I've answered the question.
So how many students can join in the webinar?
Unlimited. That's the another small advantage you get in our portal. We do not have any restrictions on number of users, number of sessions. There might be restrictions in number of courses and this thing in the initial plans. Let's say you go for a complete white label solution, that is the scale plan. Everything is unlimited. Number of students, number of videos, number of live, storage, everything is unlimited.
So is it streaming on like Google Meet or Zoom or?
There are both the options. One, you can stream it on our portal itself, so students don't have to download any app. They just have to come to your website, your and the portal where that is our portal, which is hosted. Obviously, it's your branding, your content, everything will be yours. They have to just click and they have to come in. If I give you a small example, let me just show you that. So let's say if I come over here, let's say if there is batches or let's say anything of that sort. Okay, let me just show you the self-paced courses. Example, same way, continue. I just have to come here. Automatically, the live class will or the live webinar will start. I don't have to download anything. Don't have to go anywhere else. Everything will happen within the portal, within the LMS.
So is it two-way communication or one-way?
Two-way. Webinar, primarily when you're setting up the webinar and when you're setting up the meeting, you can get that option. Generally, we give a two-way. This also is a two-way. Generally, webinar is a one-way. But if you want to add anybody as a guest or this thing, you can get them on stage, or you can directly keep the meeting as a two-way meeting. Both the options are available. Any other doubts or any other things you want to understand? I hope I have answered all the questions and it is clear. Okay. So let me just wind up the session. I'll just share the website pricing. You can just have a look, and you can let us know if you want to go ahead. If you're going ahead right away, see, we provide up to 50% discount on whatever plan you're choosing. At least you'll have to go with a 3-month subscription. Else, if you want to do it later, that also can be done. So there are 4 plans which we have: free and enterprise. Paris India could fall under the enterprise plan, but just giving you the standard plan is the for individual educators. More likely, people like Ramis who can fall into this category where they are individually teaching. So for them, we have 10 paced courses, self-paced, 5 lives, ebooks, etc., with all the other features. Then there is for growth, which could help maybe something like a Mr. Ghosh, where there are a couple of team members and they can conduct this. Then scale plan or an enterprise plan would be more suitable for somebody like the Prayas India, where they want their complete branding. They have good amount of number of students. They have their own institute. So people like that, they can use. That's where we have put everything unlimited. Unlimited courses, unlimited webinar, full AI assistant, unlimited batches. You have the chat, you have the recommendations, you have the affiliate. We also are integrating CRM if needed. If you have your own, if you have a third party CRM or something, but we are also coming up with our own CRM. So all of those things can be done. This is standard. Let's say, no, Mir, I want to create something of my own. I want to add certain features. I want to change the UI, UX. I want to change the flow, etc. Then those people fall under the enterprise and the custom plan. So these are the 4 plans which are there. You can just have a look. We'll share it to you on the email. So yeah. Where to find the recordings? So automatically the recording, once you take the live session, automatically it is uploaded on the portal itself if you're allowing it. If you're not allowing it, then you'll have to download and re-upload. So the system has an option to automatically upload the recording. Wherever you took the webinar, right, the student where they were able to join the live webinar, there only they will be able to see the recorded webinar. It's auto upload. If you want to keep that, well and good. Else you want to keep it manual, it's completely your call. And just to give an heads up, like most of the Indian LMS providers, we do not have any revenue sharing. It's complete 100% ownership and 100% revenue to yourself. Either you make 1 rupee per month, you make 1 crore a month, or 10 crores a year. We will not be involving in any kind of a revenue share. It's a fixed SaaS-based model where you pay monthly, like how we pay for Netflix, Spotify, or Prime. You pay monthly, you utilize the services, you utilize a platform. So this is the overall view about it. So anything if you want to further ask, you can let me know. Else we will be winding up the session. I believe.
Hi, Mohammed. I had one query. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, please.
See, I cannot switch like immediately, like from one platform to another. You can understand, like there are a lot of like challenges. Okay. However, I wanted to use like for your platform for taking webinars. Okay, first. Okay. So I wanted to create like different webinars because like in our system sometimes we take webinars, okay, and wanted to follow up the leads, okay, and like wanted to make it as a sales funnel, okay,
Sure.
and slowly like shifting courses one by one, slowly like because immediately like it won't be possible like to switch on like any platform, okay, and in all platforms almost like all things are there, okay, so that is the thing.
Sure, sir. No worries. You can take your time. And obviously, if you have a 10,000 student database and you're using an existing platform, it's obviously technically not possible to migrate in a single day or do it in a very short amount of time. The strategy or the roadmap which you are telling me is quite genuine and quite realistic, and that's the real approach or the true approach which we have to do it. So yes, it will be possible in that way. And to second, to answer Mr. Ghosh, currently the platform is designed in a way that it could help you get visibility, that is from SEO, help you get registrations, that is in terms of contact forms and pop-ups. Third, in terms of anybody showing interest, to retain them. So these 3 things are done. If you're talking about performance marketing and somebody calling them and doing sales on behalf of you, obviously no platform can currently provide that. We will be able to provide marketing agents which is called as marketing agentic AI, which can help you with promotions and maybe find new customers, but technically selling them, the AI is not that good yet, to take care of the sales. Else, I wouldn't be here. There would be a AI chatbot or an avatar who would come into picture and do the sales. So the AI system is not yet capable enough to do in that way. So yes, the answer for sales would be complete no as of now. But in terms of marketing, yes, the system is providing you marketing in 5 to 6 different ways, plus also helping you gain new visibility and new customers. आप जो बात कर रहे हो वो है परफॉर्मेंस मार्केटिंग, दैट somebody has to run ads on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Google ads. That's a complete different ball game. That's a complete different billion-dollar industry. It's better we do not mix both of that because nobody can provide both at a time. It becomes technically hard. Even Google doesn't do that, despite having so much power. Microsoft so much power, so much employment. They do not do crossing. So yeah, that's technically not to do. What we are good at, we are a tech company. We can help you with the tech platform. There is somebody good at marketing. Let them do that. Mixing both will affect the whole system because we might not be that great at marketing, and you'll come back to us saying, "क्या यार आप marketing अच्छी नहीं कर रहे हो, platform तो ठीक ठाक है पर marketing नहीं हो पाती है." तो obviously one person or one company cannot technically do everything. So yeah, but yes, in terms of marketing, we can definitely help you out in terms of agentic marketing AIs, which will be launching soon. So that could help you out. But आपको team रखना है या फिर you will have to do it from your end a little bit. Okay, so thank you all. Let me just wind up the session. First of all, thank you all for joining, especially the Prayas India, Mr. Kastav, Mr. Ramesh, for taking out time and joining in. I'm really sorry to start the session a bit late because people were coming in a little bit late, considering it's a weekday. So thank you all for doing the same. And if anybody wants to reach out to us to further understand the platform or to be a part of it, you can do it on our LinkedIn, or you can just go ahead and sign up on our website. My team will help you out with it. And if anybody is interested to make the payment right away, I am happy to offer 60% of the discount. As I mentioned, in the branding, it was 50%, but we can give, as a sales head, I can give 10 more percent. So anybody wants to start and take the platform right away, we can provide them up to 60% on any plan, but minimum 3 months subscription model is needed. If I go for 1 month, and even my petrol will not be sufficient enough for that. So that's the reason. 3 months, if you're purchasing it, we can provide you up to 60%. Anybody up for it? Anybody wants to look into it? Let me know on the chat. Else, I'll be winding up the session. Okay. So let us wind the session. Thank you, Prayas India. Thank you, Mr. Ramesh. Thank you, Kastav Ghosh. Thank you, Harris. Thank you, Tahir, for joining in. Have a good evening and have a good day. All the best. Bye bye.